Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some of the most bizarre and terrifying psychological disorders you've probably never heard of. The human mind is a fascinating place, but sometimes it takes us down dark and mysterious paths. From delusions about being dead to believing you're someone else entirely, these rare disorders will leave you speechless. Let's get started. Number 1. Cotard's delusion. Imagine believing that you're dead, that your body is rotting, or that you've lost your internal organs. That's the terrifying reality for people with Cotard's delusion, also known as the walking corpse syndrome. This rare condition is often linked to severe depression or neurological issues. Patients might even refuse to eat or take care of themselves because they believe they no longer exist. It's as eerie as it sounds, and treating it requires a combination of therapy and sometimes electroconvulsive therapy. Number 2. Capgras delusion. Have you ever looked at a loved one and thought, they're not who they say they are? People with Capgras delusion believe that someone close to them, like a spouse or parent, has been replaced by an identical imposter. This condition is common in individuals with schizophrenia or dementia and can lead to paranoia or even violence. Imagine how isolating and scary it must feel to believe that everyone around you is a stranger in disguise. Number 3. Alice in Wonderland syndrome. This one sounds whimsical, but it's far from a fairy tale. Alice in Wonderland syndrome makes people perceive their surroundings or their own body as distorted. Objects might seem much smaller or larger than they really are, or they might feel as if their hands are growing or shrinking. This syndrome is often associated with migraines or epilepsy. For those experiencing it, the world becomes a surreal and disorienting place. Number 4. Boanthropy. Believe it or not, there's a condition where people think they're cows. Yes, you heard that right. Boanthropy is a rare delusion in which a person genuinely believes they are a cow or ox. They might even act the part, grazing on grass or walking on all fours. While it sounds almost humorous for those experiencing it, the psychological and social consequences can be devastating. Number 5. Fregoli delusion. Next up is Fregoli delusion, where a person believes that different people are actually one individual, constantly changing their appearance. It's like living in a never-ending spy thriller, but without the excitement, just paranoia and fear. Number 6. Coro syndrome. This one is particularly strange and culturally specific. Coro syndrome is a fear that one's genitals are shrinking or retracting into the body. The intense panic and anxiety can be overwhelming, making it a serious public health concern in affected areas. Number 7. Trichotillomania. Trichotillomania is a compulsive disorder where people feel an irresistible urge to pull out their own hair, sometimes to the point of creating bald patches. This condition is often a response to stress or anxiety and can lead to severe emotional and physical distress. It's a reminder of how much psychological pain can manifest physically. Number 8. Erotomania. Lastly, we have erotomania, a condition where someone is convinced that a person, often a celebrity or someone of high status, is in love with them. This delusion can lead to stalking or other obsessive behaviors, putting both the individual and their perceived admirer at risk. The human mind is full of mysteries, some beautiful and others deeply unsettling. These rare psychological disorders show just how complex and fragile our mental health can be. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves exploring the darker side of the human mind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.